Hi guys, how's it going? So we are in Kuala Lumpur. We've came back from Mauritius. We actually got a flight from Mauritius at 3 a.m. We landed here about 3 p.m. with the time difference. We've just got a bus from the airport, 12 ringgit, to the city, checked into our hotel room. We're just staying here for one night and then we are flying out to a brand new destination, and it's top secret at the minute, so you'll have to wait to find out. And I just thought I'd show you a bit of the room quickly before I get into like the top 10 things that I kind of sort of made me think in Mauritius. Yeah, this is the room. It was £12 per night, and that is between us, so obviously £6 each, which is unreal. It has a little bathroom here. I mean, it is horrible, but you can't really complain for just one night, you know. We're not spending weeks here, so it's fine. It's in a good location as well. So yeah, I'll just show you the apartment real quick. Comes with a bed and a sloth. Comes with a little desk, little wardrobe, TV. Haven't tried the TV yet. Mingy looking aircon unit up here. This is the bathroom door. Just open this quickly. It's kind of shitty. Nasty little bathroom really, just a shower over a toilet and a sink. Yeah, it's not too bad actually, it's bigger than I thought it was going to be. And the cream of the cake is the view. Do you want to see the view? It's behind this lovely handmade curtain. Let's check it out. So this is the view from the window. The window obviously needs to be cleaned. But yeah, we have 8 air conditioning units, and just through there, if you can see, is the beautiful skyline of Kuala Lumpur there. And this is our little balcony. You have to kind of climb through the window, and obviously someone has at some point and has been smoking their head off. It is pretty bad, but it's basic, you know. It's what you get for £12 in a big major city like this. Obviously, if you're going to stay here longer, you pay a little bit more and have a bit of a nicer place. My top 10 things that I noticed while I was in Mauritius. Well, one is the Mauritian people are really, really friendly, like really lovely people. And they speak pretty much 3 languages. So they speak their own language, which is called Creole. They speak French very well, and a lot of them speak English. Not everyone speaks English, but a lot of people speak English. And apparently English and French is taught in schools in Mauritius. Number 2 is the infrastructure is all set up for tourists. Like, everything is done. The roads are really good, the airport's really good, the taxis are good, the buses are good, everything's just set up for tourists already. It's not like you go into an island where it's hard to get around or anything like that. It's just all there ready. One thing that was a little bit annoying, a tiny little bit annoying, was when we hired a car and drove around the island, there wasn't many like road signs in certain places, so you kind of get lost a lot. I mean, our GPS wasn't working, I don't know why, and basically offline maps wasn't working, and using Ali's phone as a compass, which probably wasn't even calibrated, wasn't working. So yeah, we kind of got lost a little bit, but I mean, it's not a massive island, so you can't get lost too much, and it's fun to get lost sometimes, so yeah, maybe that's why they've done it. Number 4, now this is a strange one. When we were like sat at bus stops waiting for a bus, people would like pull up in a car and then sort of try to speak to us in French. Obviously we don't speak French, so we didn't really understand what they were on about, but they were trying to like beckon us into the car, and then one guy was like, oh, you pay the same as the bus, come on, get in. And like, you know, you taught as a kid not to talk to strangers, kind of, and it was just kind of weird. Like, the first time it happened, I was like, that's really strange. Like, why would anyone stop their car for like 50 cents worth for a bus ride to take you somewhere? It just doesn't make sense to me. I don't know if this is like an island thing and they're just doing it to help out each other, or I don't know. You have to, if you're a Mauritian, please let me know in the comments down below, like, what that is. Like, is that just a friendly thing that people just pick you up and take you to where you need to go for the same price as a bus? or is it something dodgy? Like one car that stopped near us, like it looked like they were drug dealers almost, just like 3 of them in the car, and we were like, I don't think so, mate, we're not getting in there. Yeah, a little bit strange, but I don't know if that's just the island way or not. I just don't know about it, so if you do know, let me know. Number 5 is the street food is really, really good, and it's really, really cheap as well. You see these like little stalls all around, and if you're driving around, you might see like little signs on top of lampposts or like the side of buildings saying like roti this way or noodles, and there's like little shacks everywhere. So the roti's really good, the noodles are good, like all the street food is very, very tasty. Number 6, the local buses are really good. They don't come like all the time, so you might be waiting for a good like half an hour sometimes to get on one. They're really cheap though, but they're really funny as well because they're really like rackety and old, and it's kind of like being on a really old roller coaster. And like the driver's got this massive gear stick and he's like trying to change gear, and they just drive like as fast as they can to get to the next bus stop. It's really funny. Number 7, the sea is really cool, which is really nice because obviously it is roasting in Mauritius. So it's really nice to get into a cold sea. It's not like Thailand and stuff where you kind of go in the sea and it's kind of like getting into a warm bath. It is like, it's cool, you know, it's nice and refreshing. And this is all to do apparently with the coral reef that runs around the island. This keeps like the water cool. It's actually warmer out to sea than it is closer to the island, so that's really strange. But yeah, that's just what is happening there. The coral reef makes it cool apparently, and it also keeps away like sharks, other nasty things that are in the sea, and it also keeps jellyfish away from the shore as well. So that's really interesting. Number 8. So this is one that we just found out now basically, is exchange your money that you have left over at the airport in Mauritius, because we're now in KL. We don't have a massive amount. We have about £40 left, actually about £30 left, and we're struggling to change it back into ringgit or any other currency. The exchange guys just don't want to take the Mauritian rupee, so I don't know why that is. So hopefully we'll be able to change it one day, otherwise we'll just have to go back and spend it. Number 9, so when we were driving around the island, it's kind of weird because like there's speed signs everywhere and it tells you how fast you can go and stuff like that. And either people drive really fast, like the bus drivers drive as fast as possible, or some other people are like in a rush. A lot of people are like driving very, very slow, like really slow. Like sometimes you're on the motorway and they're driving that slow, it's almost like a hazard because you're coming up behind them and you like sort of trying to judge their speed, and then you realize they're actually driving like about 20 kilometers per hour and you have to try and get out around them before another car is trying to overtake you. So that's kind of weird. Like they drive either quite fast, not extremely fast, or extremely slow. Another thing as well with the driving is I noticed a lot of people like to just pull over wherever they want and just like indicate and pull over, and then you have to try and get round them. This is kind of annoying because they don't make an effort to kind of like pull off the road at all. So some people like do that on corners and stuff like that. It's kind of annoying. And number 10, now this is a big one. So if you're not staying in a fancy resort, then you'll have to rely on public beaches for your place to sort of bathe and do whatever you do at the beach basically. We tried sitting down at a private beach. We didn't actually realize they were private, and we got told off by security. We were told we had to go to the public beach. So just be aware of that. You can pay a fee to use their facilities, but like 2 sunbeds and an umbrella is like 800 ringgit, so it's quite expensive. I don't know actually how much a resort would be to stay in. Obviously they're all going to be a bit different. Some are fancier than others, so I don't know. So yeah, we're in this hotel room for one night. We are going back to Kuala Lumpur Airport tomorrow, and we are going to our new destination, which you'll find out in a couple of days. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up, hit subscribe down below, and yeah, I'll see you guys soon. Bye!